My birth parents abandoned me in an alley, and when I confronted them about it, they said I should be grateful they gave me life and demanded I forgive them. But when I refused, they followed me everywhere and tried to ruin my life. I, in my 20s, male, was adopted as an infant. Actually, I was found in an alley, and when my birth family didn't come forward to claim me and nobody knew who I was adopted. But I was an infant at the time, thankfully, so no long foster care experience. I was placed without anything to keep me warm, in a low visibility area, and there were no signs I was lovingly placed. It basically looked like I was thrown away like trash. I've seen some old newspaper clippings about it. The story was told to me gradually throughout my childhood. My parents were always open about my adoption, though I never felt othered. My family, parents, siblings, and extended family, were my family, even if I was the only non-bio kid in the family. I was loved, I was treasured even, and I had a great life. But the circumstances surrounding my adoption meant some stuff was unclear, medical history being the biggest thing. I never really cared. But I got engaged a few months ago, and my fiancé and I want children, and seeing the health stuff in my family has made me realize I have no idea if I could pass anything on to my future kids. After thinking it over, I did 23andMe genetic testing, but I did it wrong, and I also mistakenly added myself to be found. I realized quickly after my results came in, but by then it was too late, and 2 birth siblings found me. They're older. My birth parents had 5 kids before me. They all know about me and want to know me. The birth siblings started off somewhat reasonable, but when I made it clear I didn't want to hear my birth parents' story, they flipped a switch. They said how much their parents regretted giving me away and how they would have come forward, but they didn't want to get into trouble for abandoning me like they did. They believed I owed their parents and them the chance to get it all out there and to build a relationship. I stood my ground and I blocked them, but they followed me to social media and they insisted we're family and I should be kinder to them and their parents. I was told it's not like I'm just a half sibling and I'm the baby who was missing. They sent messages that were trying to make me feel bad for their parents, specifically their mom, and it pissed me off. After almost 3 months of dealing with them finding ways around my blocking them, I told them to remove themselves and leave me alone and how I don't care about their stupid parents. I had to delete my account because it was just random account after random account, and I couldn't block them fast enough in their outrage over what I said. They told me their parents didn't deserve that. Am I the butthole?